Hello and welcome to week 9. For week 9, the first thing that you are going to do is complete your reading assignment. All right, let's look at that. This time you will be reading argument analysis. So you're thinking about content, you're thinking rhetorically, and you can look at a sample rhetorical analysis. And then you're going to read argument and digital writing. So you'll think about your presentations. You will be doing a video, not quite an essay, more of a trailer coming up. And then just that idea of putting everything together. So you've got a Prezi to capture those main ideas, but remember, as you're thinking rhetorically, you are going to go back to that idea of the rhetorical analysis that you did for project number 1. You're going to think about what made the argument effective in the article that you analyzed. How can you transfer those same rhetorical strategies to project number 2 as you're finalizing that this week? All right, so that's your reading assignment. If we move on to the review section, remember once again, I'll be giving you those screencast comments. They do take me a bit to get done, so please be patient with me. I'll get them done as quickly as possible since we've had a little lag in the time that you've turned in the rough drafts. You should either have your screencast by now or be receiving it shortly. All right, and then once you have that screencast and you've got your peer review comments from last week, you can go on to finalize project number 2, in final copy form, and that's due at the end of the week. You're also going to start your primary research process this week. This is going to be in the form of a survey. I wish that we had more time and that we could do maybe 1 or 2 additional primary research, maybe interviews or focus groups or observations, but we really only have time to do 1 collection of data, and that will be, from your own, you're going to, figure out who your participant pool is, what your sample size is. But let's look at that. You're going to end up creating a survey in Google Forms, and I walk you through that process in this short video. But what you want to think about is the fact that you do have access to Google Forms. They're very easy to use. I would suggest that you use them because sometimes other survey generators have some limitations, like you can only see the results of the first 20. But this walks you through how to set up a Google survey, and then you're going to send it out initially to our class, and then you're going to want to go beyond that. And then, if you're in Google Drive, you're going to choose Forms. This is just kind of a second go through with that. And when you've got something like a form created, we can just look at this one. You'll notice that you've got, a few different, some directions, a title. You've got questions that are in, multiple choice, short answer. And then what happens is when you have your responses, you can see those. You can see those responses in graphic form, which is wonderful. You can see, pie charts and bar graphs. But you also get, you're able to move through them individually as well. So it's a really great tool to use. The plus sign simply gives you the opportunity to add a question, but if you look at the pull down, you've got some options for what kind of question you want to ask. So this is, like I said, a very easy to use tool, a very easy to see. It's very easy to see your results. And again, the video will walk you through it more in more detail, but ultimately you're going to create that 10 question survey. And then what I want you to do is initially, because I want you to try to get 25 or more responses to this. But when you get to the discussion forum at the end of this week, and of course, as you're waiting for screencast comments or finishing up other things, you could definitely create your survey and start to work through that. But you're going to obviously watch the short video, set up your 10-question survey about your topic, the topic you've been working on all semester. Once you've made that 10-question survey, you want to copy and paste the survey link into your discussion post. And if you go back to this example one, what you'll do is click on send. Send gives you that link option, and then you can just copy the link or shorten the link and copy it either way. But that will allow you to get responses. All right, so then you're going to paste that into your discussion post. So add your discussion topic, paste the link to your survey in there. You need to complete 5 classmate surveys and send me a list of the surveys you've completed. The reason that I don't want you to post this in the forum is some of you have sensitive topics or controversial topics, and these are the surveys themselves are anonymous data collection tools. So you're not going to want to know who took the survey, and others in the class might not want their identity associated with a particular survey. So just on the for the sake of anonymity, you'll send me you'll just send an email to me. Here's my email address with the names of the surveys that you've completed. Now, at best case, some of you will get 5 responses in this discussion forum. The goal is 25 responses. So you really want to think about who else you're going to send it to. Are you going to send it to friends and family? Are you going to post it on social media? Now, 100 responses is kind of the target goal when we want a sample size of 100 or more. If that happens this semester for you, wonderful. But the goal is, like I said, 25. So just start to think as you've created this, how you're going to send it out. You might need to send it out a couple of times to get to that number. So be thinking about that as well as doing this discussion forum. So just to recap for this week, you are going to do your reading assignment, watch the video so that you can work on your survey, your Google form. Complete project number 2 once you've gotten those screencast comments and you've used the comments from your peer, and then post in the discussion forum. And remember, there's really only one post, the link to your survey, and then an email to me is the other part of that assignment. If you have any questions, just let me know.